Hello everyone, welcome back to EduTap. I welcome you back to the 5 MCQ series on finance, and today we'll be covering 5 MCQs on financial institutions. So let's begin the session today. Before beginning the session, I have a very good news for you that we at EduTap have brought a comprehensive guidebook for RBI Grade B and SEBI Grade A, which would be answering all your common queries in the most prompt manner. All these common queries are so much scattered over internet that it consumes lot of your time and lot of your efforts, and you do not find the answers of the most common and the most basic queries. Let it be the strategy of the exam, the pattern of the exam, the cutoffs which have been prevailing, the perks you would be receiving, the role of organization, everything. And last but not the least, the last step, that is 6-step domination formula on how to crack the exam, is given in this guidebook, which would save ample amount of time. And this is a must for each of you, and this is free of cost, and you must download this from the description link given below. If you are new to our YouTube channel, do press the bell icon to receive the latest updates on various regulatory body exams, and join our Telegram channel to receive the PDFs of the session. Now let's begin the session. Before starting the session, this was the homework question which I had given to you yesterday. Firstly, I'm really sorry that I'm not able to, share the names of people who are giving the answer right, but I am making a note of all of them and would let you know soon. So yesterday we covered MCQs on fintech, and I had asked you the theme of third cohort of regulatory sandbox, and the theme of third regulatory sandbox was MSME lending. Now let's begin today's session. Today we'll be covering the various financial institutions which are present in our country. The first question asks about NABFID. It asks which of the following statements are true about NABFID. So it says that NABFID, that is National Bank for Financing Infrastructure and Development Bill 2021, was introduced in Lok Sabha in March 2021. And this statement is right. So basically, what does this bill do? This bill establishes the NABFID as the principal development financial institution for financing infrastructure. So it says that NABFID would be a DFI, and this is correct. So the third option says that NABFID shall be regulated and supervised by RBI as All India Financial Institution, and this is also correct. And the fourth option says that NABFID shall be the fifth All India financial institution. And this is also correct. So the correct answer to the question is option E. Now, let us understand about NABFID. See, as I said you, that this will be a developmental financial institution. Okay. So what is a developmental financial institution, and how is it different from a normal bank? See, developmental financial institutions, provide long-term credit. Okay? किसको long-term credit देता है? It provides long-term credit to those infrastructure projects. In this, NABFID will be providing infrastructure funds to who? Those projects which are having long maturity, and secondly, those projects which provide less yield. Okay. But what does a commercial bank do on the other hand? See, commercial banks take deposit usually of small to medium term tenure. Okay, and they lend out on this basis. They cannot lend with different maturity period. Why they cannot do that? Because it would result in liquidity risk. Okay. We had discussed what liquidity risk is in risk management MCQ. Okay. So it says that the bill seeks that NABFID would be the principal DFI for funding infrastructure in our country. Okay. Now, please remember, NABFID is the fifth All India financial institution. What are the other four financial institutions? It is NABARD, NHB, SEBI, and Exim Bank. Now you have to let me know that when were these institutions formed in the comment section. Okay. Now what is the objective of NABARD? See, there are two basic objectives. One is funding and the second objective is development. Okay. When I say the term funding, what does this mean? That NABFID would be investing, lending loans, or investing for the development of infrastructure in our country, let it be the whole country or partially. And now, when I say development, it simply means that NABFID would look into the development of infrastructure. How? By taking part in bond, yeah, derivative. I hope this is clear. Now let's move to the second question. On the same lines, the second questions are, which of the following are not the member of NABFID? Please keep in mind the question asks which of the following are not the members. Is it a managing director, or is it has member up to 4 deputy managing directors, the chairperson which is appointed by the central government, a few independent directors, or none of the above? The correct answer is 4 deputy managing directors. How many deputy managing directors are there in NABFID? There are 3 deputy managing directors in case of NABFID. There would be a managing director, there would be a chairperson who would be appointed by Government of India with the consultation of RBI. Who is the chairperson currently? KV Kamath. ठीक है. There will be independent directors as specified. ठीक है. Now how many directors would be there? There will be 3 directors who will be appointed by the shareholders, and 2 directors will be nominated by Government of India. Okay. Now keep in mind that initially during the setup period, this NABFID would be completely owned by Government of India, and eventually the stake of Government of India would be reduced to 26%. ठीक है? I hope you are clear who are the members of the NABFID. Now let's move ahead. And now this question asks about SEBI. The question says that SEBI was incorporated initially as a whole owned subsidiary of which of the following? Is it RBI, is it SEBI, is it IDBI, HSBC, or none of the above? Now the correct answer to the question is IDBI. When SEBI, that is, what is SEBI? See, Small Industrial Development Bank of India. Okay, what is the role of SEBI? It caters to the need of MSME sectors. It wanted to act as a single window wherein it could finance and develop all the needs of this MSME sector. Okay? And initially when it was set up in the year 1990, it was set up as a subsidiary of IDBI. Okay? And after in the year actually 2000, where SEBI Amendment Act came, in this year, this stake was diluted. The 51% stake of IDBI was diluted, and who took this? LIC, GICs, or public sector banks. ठीक है? So now how many institutions are there who hold a stake in SEBI? There are 23 institutions. Keep this in mind. ठीक है? Now let's move ahead. The first question asks, dash basic objectives are set up in the SEBI charter. So the question asks, in the charter, how many charters are given as per SEBI? The correct answer to the question is 4. Now what are the 4 basic charters which are mentioned in the charter? The first is the financing. Okay. Second is promotion. Third is development. And the fourth one is coordination. Okay. So these are the four basic objectives which are set up in the charter of SEBI. I hope you understood this question. Now let's move to the last question. It states that Dash is developed by state-owned funding institution as a part of efforts to scale up the initiatives targeted for developing entrepreneurship development. Okay? The correct answer to the question is SEBI Mitra. Okay? What is SEBI Mitra? Please keep in mind that all these four options are irrelevant. Firstly, now let us understand what is SEBI Mitra. As the question says that it is a state-owned. It was developed by a state-owned funding institution. Why? This was an online portal, okay, which would help the startups, okay. This would help the startups to get connected with VCs or various stakeholders. Okay. Now, see what is the portal www.sibistartupmintra.in. What was the objective of developing this startup? That the government of India wanted innovative led development and growth. Okay. Innovation led growth. And it took various measures like Atal Pension Yojana, etc. So this platform would help the startups to get connected with the various fund providing people like venture capitalist, etc. I hope this is clear. Now this is a homework question for you. It asks about the location of headquarters of SEBI. So do let me know the correct answer in the comment section. I hope you liked the session, and if you have any queries related to this chapter or any chapter, feel free to mention it in the comment section. And also, if you have any doubt, you can reach out to us in the given number or mail us on this given mail ID. All the best. Have a nice day.